This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
If you didn't come here to party, you better just leave right now because we're going to get her done right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's time for The Dirt Show with your favorite host, The Dirt Guy. And it starts right now.
There it is again, people. There's that music that gets me pumped up. Are you guys pumped up? This is an amazing deal. I am back live. We are live on the air again from our new studio. As you guys know, we've been moving. We're at a new place. Live in the new studio, baby, with 1,000 up, 1,000 down internet service. So far, it hasn't been like all that great, but here it is. Hey, anyway, welcome to The Dirt Show. My name is Steve Brown. I am the Dirt Guy. And on this show, we talk about random crap that will change your life. It's educational, it's entertaining, it's empowering. So if you're into that sort of thing, why not just go ahead and subscribe and then go ahead and push that little bell icon so you can catch future videos. And baby, if that's not the kind of thing you're into, I can't help you here. No one can help you. You're not going to be living the dream. Hey, living the dream, that is the topic for today's broadcast. And we're going to talk more about that in a minute. But first, I think it's a great idea to, boom, head over to chat. Good morning. It's not morning. It's morning down under. Isn't it, Steven Spry? Hey, welcome to all you chatty McChatsters. All three of you so far. That's huge for this show. I got to tell you, pumped up about the chat. Hey, Whatever Works Railroad's saying hello. He's saying cool. He's saying yup. He's saying dinner is gone. Ron Stimson, you are the man, brother. Thank you for being here. Claude Christ, pumped, he says. And of course, Steven Spry is correcting me in chat by saying it ain't morning, baby. It's afternoon, because that's how they do it down under. Welcome all of you early people for being here. Very excited to have you on board. Now, like I said, today we got a huge show lined up for you people. It's massive. Matter of fact, network TV is calling because they want my action. I'm saying no, baby, because we do it like this on The Dirt Show, live on YouTube. Or the network TV has no idea who I am. But here's how it goes. We got a special guest on the show today. We got Mrs. Cindy Brown, the queen of keto, is going to be here for the Keto Minute. Now, you guys know we do the Keto Minute, and it's a recorded deal we do, and she does an awesome job. But this time, it's live, baby. We're going to do it live from her studio over at supposedly chic headquarters. Going to knock that right out of the park. We got that going. I got a little bit of bad news about our producer. Who wants to know the bad news? Got a pretty good shout out coming up today, and a couple of announcements. And then, of course, we're going to talk about our topic. What's our topic? It's called Living the Dream, baby. That's right. Because here's the deal. You'll hear people you ask them. Matter of fact, it happened to me today. I went into a meeting on a job site, and the head honcho was sitting there. And I said, hey, how are you doing? I didn't say it like that. I'm saying it like that now, but I didn't say it like that then. I like to roll in an awkward kind of way. I said, hey, how are you doing? He goes, I'm just living the dream. Ha! Ho, apropos. He says he's living the dream based on the tone of his voice. I would say not so much living the dream, but here's why I'm bringing this up. Now, if you guys saw Tuesday, I uploaded a video called Living the Dream. And on Living the Dream, I shot that about a year ago. Matter of fact, I'm even talking about, hey, 2018's coming and stuff. And talking about my thoughts on living the dream and what that means and how do we achieve it? How do we get there? And so I thought, hey, fair's fair, people, because I roll fair here, all right? No thumbs down in my show, baby, because I'm fair. That was a terrier barking, and I'm so excited to have that going on in my studio. I'm like, it's only fair. I shot a video talking about living the dream, and I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that. Boom, boom, boom. Make it happen. Did I do it? It's been a year, people. Did I do it? And I think you'll find out if I did or not. So living the dream. A lot of us need to think about where we're at in life, and is this the dream we wanted? Is this what we imagined when we were kids? Blah, blah, blah. But I got to tell you something else that, actually, I'm going to do this with an announcement. Ready? And announcement number one, people, is this. Congratulations to the Dirt Guy Media Empire, because last Tuesday we turned 1 year old. That's right. A year ago, last Tuesday, I put up my first video on a different channel. And it is what it is over there. Now we're over here. So thanks to all of you who have stuck around for a year watching my crazy antics and now the live show we're doing over here. But I see some activity heading over in chat. Boom, over in chat. What's happening over here? What's happening over here? Ron Stimson over at Whatever Works Railroad, a railroad guy, by the way, is saying, hey, it's always morning somewhere in the world. Yes, and I don't disagree with you. Bobby Molinax, whoa, longtime friend, longtime caller, longtime subscriber, and he introduced me to our producer who now goes by Brother William. And we got an update on Brother William, by the way, we're going to get to here at the top of the broadcast, because I know a lot of you saw my Facebook, Instagram post about Brother William's missing, man. And it's not really a happy day for us. It's kind of sad. So anyway, Stephen Spry is, for some, the dream is a nightmare. A dream's for some, a nightmare to others. What movie is that from, by the way? A dream to some, a nightmare to others. It's obscure. You probably won't get it. Claude Chris, living here. I'm a kept man. Really? So am I. I'm a kept man because Mama makes me keep my man card in the sock drawer. I'm a kept man, baby. I don't get to be a man. This is the only place I get to be a man is here on the Dirt Show. So listen, I was talking about the whole Brother William thing, right? Because as you guys know, last week, Brother William, who was formerly known as Mr. Bill, made his debut here on our show as our executive producer. It's very exciting stuff. I was very happy to have him on board, and that was going well. And so, he's kind of a team player, so he was helping us move. 1 week ago today, we moved. I'm going to tell you that story just a little bit. And he was helping us move, and I looked, and he was gone. Whoa, where'd he go? Now, these movers, they were just taking anything they found and throwing it in a box. Matter of fact, we are still going through boxes going, where the hell where are my contacts? I wear contacts, couldn't find them. They were in a box with the lawn clippers. So who knows what happened to Mr. Bill. I hope he didn't get packed away, because it's going to take us a month to go through those. So today I went out and I put up these all over the place, these missing signs. It's like, where's Brother William? If you see Brother William, you got to let me know. He's our executive producer, for crying out loud, and we are loyal to our employees, baby. That's how we roll. Can't find him anywhere. Don't know where he is. So yay, I'll do that in his honor, but we presently have no idea where Brother William is. Now, Bobby Molinax over there in chat, he knows where Brother William's brother is. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing, but hey, speaking of chat, something exciting is happening in chat. Let's go there now. Boom. Over there, we see this IMRRO with a wrench. Wood chipper owns Mr. Brown's man card. Ouch, baby. Very, very ouch. But true. Wood chipper does own my man card. It's embarrassing. Hey, but you know what? I'm on a show where I'll be honest about that crap. None of y'all will be honest about it. Y'all say I'm a man and everything. I got testosterone. Whatever with your testosterone. But I got to point something out. I am RRO calm with that wrench next to him. Now that is the code name for Mr. Eric Hall, who is one of our moderators. He's a friend of mine. Or at least that's what we say publicly. It's true, right? We're friends, Eric? Is that good? Okay, whatever. Eric has got a wrench next to his name. Now, what does that mean? Is Eric broken? Well, actually, yes, Eric is broken. But that's not what the wrench means. Eric is one of our moderators. The moderators are here to make sure we're having fun. We keep the show moving, stay on topic, and they kick the naughty people the hell off my show, baby. So don't be naughty, people. Come on. It hurts Daddy when you're naughty. I don't know. Still over in chat, Bobby Molinek says, I'm going to send his brother over to find him. You know what? Better person to find the brother than the brother. Bobby, I love the way you think, baby. You know what? You may end up being the executive producer of this freaking show. We're going to kick Brother William back to the unemployment line or the soup kitchen. I think we found him at a soup kitchen. He wasn't doing good. So anyway, let's run back over to the main cam for a minute. So here's, again, living the dream is what we're going to talk about. And so there's 3 things I want you to be thinking about, please. You know what? Screw it. When people preach or whatever, it's like, I want you to be thinking about this. Sinner. 3 things I want you to think about. 1, what is your dream? Because if you want to be living your dream, you got to know what your freaking dream is, right? What is your dream? And we're going to take a look at that. The second thing is, what are you doing about it? Huh? You complaining your man card's in your freaking sock drawer and you can't find your contacts because they're with the yard implements? What are you doing about it? How can we get to the dream? And the third thing is, we need to figure out a way to identify dream killers and tell them to blast off. Just get the freaking hell out of my way, all right? These are the 3 things I want to talk about. I got some great thoughts on it. Stuff I've run by other people who have been encouraged by the idea. We've all kind of gotten through for it. So you're going to have the comedy because it's me, baby. And then you're going to have a little bit of that, why is Steve clearing his throat 15 times an episode? I have no idea. I get this throat thing going. I'm probably going to die of something soon. So anyway, let's run back over to chat real quick because there's some action going over there. Boom, over in chat. We've got the Stephen Spry. Not a kept man here, solo traveler. Whatever, hold on, because we need some more agua. That's what we need. And it's interesting, I'm watching my show on the YouTube thing right now, trying to figure out why the picture quality is so freaking bad. Picture quality sucks right now. I apologize, people. You're not getting the 1080p signal you were promised. That looks terrible. What the hell happened? What are you guys doing to me right now? I don't even know. So just go for the audio. It's a podcast. Forget the video. Whatever. We pretend that by mother. Speaking of being a kept man, wife said I need to come and sit next to her on the couch and watch her TV programs. Will be silent running, visual rules only. Okay, so Eric is on the DL right now, our only moderator for this evening. So if he sees something he doesn't like, he's going to take action. So, make sure it's something he likes. Stephen Spry, dream killer, that was my ex. Oops. Oh, well, it depends on your definition of dream killer, though, doesn't it? But you may not be wrong. Whatever works railroad, what am I doing about my dream? I'm sitting on my butt watching you. I'm your dream, Ron. That's amazing. All right. So listen, we got more to say about that. But right now, we're going to take an early dive into the Keto Minute. Now, you guys know we've got this feature we're doing where we talk about the Keto Minute. Now, this is a lifestyle that I've adopted and that my wife's adopted, and there's all kinds of things that are positive about, all kinds of things that benefit you in weight and health and longevity and all kinds of crap. It's amazing. And but rather than me talking about it on and on for an entire episode, we're doing the Keto Minute. So every week you're going to get a little blurb on what to do. But this week, instead of having something recorded, we have brought in our resident expert, Miss Cindy Brown, who is the queen of keto. And Cindy, you're on the screen right now. You are live on the air. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
How's everybody doing? She's asking. You doing good? Everybody, sorry, Cindy, chat's a little behind us right now.
No worries.
Oh, it is what it is. So, Cindy, let me just throw this out here real quick, because last episode you were talking about how when we're getting ready to give up different foods, right?
Yes.
Food sources, and I'm concerned that maybe some of our subscribers are thinking, "Wow, this is like a diet of being deprived or deprivation or something." And I know that's not true, but I wanted to get your thoughts on that. Is this something where you're giving up a bunch of stuff and you've got to like walk around in sackcloth and ashes, or is there more to it than that?
Actually, no, it's kind of the opposite, because what you're actually giving up is the processed food that sort of been crammed down our gullets by corporate America for so long, and what you're gaining is like whole foods, fresh foods, foods that actually you should enjoy more and are better for you. So, but really quickly, I'd like to just talk about 3 things that I didn't talk about the last time that you will give up. Okay, so Steve, I know we did talk about, it's not always cool to say if you do this eating plan, you have to give some stuff up. But let's just talk about the 3 things that I could think of off the top of my head that you will have to give up if you go keto. First one is your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's just gonna be gone. The second one is risk for stroke, heart attack, high blood pressure, etc., because that will all be gone. And the third thing is just your normal day-to-day maladies, inflammation, sort of bad gut. We'll just let that one describe itself. You will definitely have to give up all 3 of those things if you do the ketogenic diet. However, let's talk about what you gain from the ketogenic lifestyle. Right. You gain weight loss. When you take your body from being a carb burning machine to a fat burning machine, it has nothing else to do besides eat the fat stores that you have, because I won't get into the long history, but our carb burning system always creates a buffer in our bodies, which turns to fat. So first thing you will lose is weight. First thing you'll gain is weight loss. You will gain mental clarity, although maybe it doesn't quite sound like that for me now, but like Steve mentioned, we are still in the fog of moving, and so hopefully someday we'll be like out of that and back to normal. But you will get increased mental clarity, you will decrease brain fog, increased energy, better sleep, better gut health, no bloating, no inflammation, no stomach aches, and quite honestly, the energy level that you will experience when you begin the ketogenic lifestyle is going to be nothing like you've ever had seen before, probably since you were a child and you had this sort of boundless energy and you just wanted to run all day. That's kind of what it feels like on keto.
Well, and in my opinion, that's an excellent description of that, because that's what's happened to me. I'm not into this to lose weight. I'm into this to be healthy, right? But you've seen the weight drop off of me.
Yes.
But the energy level, for me, giving up sleep is the one commodity I can still give up, and I can still maintain an energy level, still maintain clarity of thought. So, thank you very much for expanding on that idea that it's not just giving up and depriving yourself. Matter of fact, I think one of these days we're going to have you do a keto minute where you're talking about some of these awesome recipes.
Well, would you like me to take 15 seconds and let the audience know what you're going to have to eat for dinner when this episode wraps?
Sure, why not?
All right, we're going to have baked garlic butter chicken. We're going to have cauliflower risotto, and we're going to have green beans with a salad and avocado.
Oh my God.
Right?
Here's my problem with that. How am I going to get all the way over to your studio in time for you to make me dinner?
Well, it's you're going to apparate.
We'll have to figure that out. All right, Cindy. Yes. Hey, thanks for coming in on the broadcast. Way over there from your studio. Way the hell over there. And we'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So anyway, that was Cindy Brown, the Queen of Keto. Now, here's the problem. As she indicated, we're moving, we're getting set up, and so I forgot to actually have her mic on right now. So you could hear it through my mic, and then halfway through you could hear it through her mic. But you know what? We like to mix it up. It keeps you guys like going, whoa, what's next? Whoa, what's happening? Anyway, speaking of what's happening, actually on that keto, I got to tell you, we're sticking to these keto ideas. Okay, because I'm so freaking into it that today when we were at the market, I saw this display about 30 feet long by about a foot tall of these sugar cookies for Christmas. And I was like, hey, Merry Christmas. Welcome to cancer. We'll have to talk about that more in the future. And I'm telling you, this isn't conspiratard bullshit. This is me talking about medical evidence that they don't want to talk about because they won't sell sugar. We need to sell sugar. Hey, that's dark. Let's go back over to our friends over in chat. Chat, what are you doing over here? I'm doing a dream. And hey, Eric Hall, our moderator, already dissing the host with hello to the better brown. Yeah, well, that's not untrue. I'll be honest with you. Bobby Mo, Superman does good. We're doing well. Are the aliens coming back? Bobby, you know I'm a conspiratard, right, bro? The aliens are coming back, baby. But here's the thing. Let's just jump back over. Last time you guys are going to hear it on one of these broadcasts because blah, blah, blah. We've been talking about this forever. Oh, boom. Missed it over in chat. Outlaw Bill is here saying hello, all. Bill, welcome to the broadcast. So anyway, so I got to tell you the story. Where was I going to do the story? Was I going to give myself a chat? Oh, we're going to do a fun fact. You guys are going to love this. Ready? Here we go. Number 10, fun fact. Woo! Didn't that just... I love it when I get to distort my mic like that because I can do it at will. Woo! Woo! Hear that? That's me distorting my microphone. That makes the dogs bark. Hey, listen, fun fact number, I think we're on 10. Could be 11. I don't know. We'll just keep doing them until you guys unsubscribe. Here's a fun fact for you. So as you guys know, Thursday we moved, right? We moved on Thursday, a week ago today. So... yeah, I'll just roll back. I'll give you the highlights because we don't want to waste a lot of time. We really need to get to today's content, okay? So the very first thing that happened is I get up in the morning on the day of the move, and it's pouring down rain, people. Pouring down rain. It was loud. It was thunder. It was, did you hear me say pouring? It was pouring down rain. Oh my God, it was terrible. And so I'm out there having a smoke in the backyard, just wondering what the hell. Everything's going to be wet. Oh, this is going to be wet. It's raining cats and dogs. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about, baby. So that's all cool and all. And I didn't think of this part of the story. I'll tell you. So Cindy Brown, the First Lady of Model Railroading and the Queen of Keto, she goes out to take a little bit of trash out. Now, why would she be taking the trash out? It was pouring down rain. I think I honked that up some kind of way. I think that was my job. But anyway, so she's coming back up from the trash. And she says, hey, honey, somebody broke into your truck. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, your back window is completely smashed in. Boom. Here's the deal. Pouring down rain. My back window's been blown out for God knows how long. Raining. Cats and dogs inside my 1.5-year-old Ford pickup truck. Boom. And on top of it, I'm trying to call the insurance company. The movers are showing up an hour and a half late. We finally leave the move from house at 5 o'clock in the evening and finally kick them out of this house at 11:30 at night. And that's only because at about 11 o'clock, I swear to God, I walked out to the guys unloading their trucks and I said, excuse me, moving people, may I have your attention? It is presently 11 o'clock. I am so fucking done with this. Get your shit off your truck and just throw it in my garage. Get the hell out of here. And so they proceeded to dump their trucks into my garage, which now I can't find crap anywhere. Can't find it. So anyway, there you go. So that's the fun fact. I know you guys were totally excited about that. So let's just get back into our main topic because it's already 24 minutes in the broadcast. I'm just sitting here glad-handing myself. On a pseudo-serious note, let's talk about living the dream. If you're going to live the dream, you got to know what the dream is, right? What is your dream? And so that's kind of an open-ended question, and we only have so much time. So let me sort of break that down, where my thoughts are on that. Let's say living the dream means I'm making a lot of money and I live in a big house. My spouse is hot. I'm hot. and Bob's your uncle. Well, there you go. Other than the Uncle Bob part, I can't help you. But all right, so that's your dream, is to make a lot of money, have a hot spouse, be a hot spouse, live in a big house, have a nice car, live in the dream. Okay, so I'm going to ask this kind of question. It's philosophical, and I apologize for that, but it happens. Why are those things important to you? Why is having a great paying job important? Great paying job. Okay, there's a distinction. Great paying job, hot spouse, you're hot, big house. What are you trying to get at with that? All of that. Let me narrow it down. Somebody says, well, I'm making $1 million a year. I'm living the dream. Well, making $1 million a year, that's your dream? Why do you care about making $1 million a year? Well, so I can buy stuff. Okay, I don't want to be a jerk about it, but why is buying stuff important to you? And see, what I think you're going to find is if we're realistic about it, when we are living the dream, we take the ancillary things, the making money, the having a hot spouse, having a fast car or a sexy house, or traveling the world. If we scroll those down and look at it deeply, we're going to find there's something else there that's actually being served. And it's not something that money can buy and all these different things, right? So let me tell you what I mean by that. I make a decent living. I'm not doing great, frankly, but I make it a decent living. I got an awesome spouse who's totally hot. We just moved into a house that's 2.5 times the size of the house we used to live in a very quiet neighborhood. It's awesome. It's our dream house. Driving brand new vehicles, just traveled to and from Maui, flew first class. So some might look at that and say, man, he's living the dream. But you know what? I would say that's cool and I enjoyed that. But I'm not saying that defines me living the dream. Because I think the real dream, if you drill it all down, what you're looking at is to be content, to be secure, to have some idea of where you're headed, not just like reacting to everything. You've got a plan to sort of move forward. Comfort, friendship, solid relationships. I'm going to say and I can't remember what they are, but I believe there's five, six, or seven. I don't know. I'll look it up. Basic human needs that must be met. And if they're not, something's wrong. And those things are recognition by your peers. So that's an ego need, basically. Those things are security, comfort, warmth, safety is security. Things like that. Aren't those more important to you than making $1 million? Because what are you going to do with $1 million? You're going to go try to buy peace, try to meet your ego need and all those things. So all that stuff's great. Man, I wish I made $1 million. Screw that crap. Think of the model railroad I would have at $1 million. So making the money's not bad. Driving the cars and the hot spouse and all that's not bad. But I think if you want to live the dream, you need to drill that right down to what is the real dream. And that's to have your basic human needs met. And one of those is an ego need. It's very important to be recognized by your peers, acknowledged by your peers, have people look at you and go, man, you're the hottest thing ever. You're totally cool. It's a need we have. So maybe if we figure that out and then we focus on what are the real needs, now we can come up with a plan on how to get to those needs. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But right now, freaking chat is blowing up. Back over to chat. Eric Hall, IMRRO, com with a wrench, says not owe anyone anything. And again, that you ain't wrong, brother. That is part of living the dream. But I would drill that down and say that has to do with security, self-sustaining, not depending on people, not indebted to people. And that's a security need. You feel comfortable in your own skin because I don't know anybody. Because if you owe somebody something, they can take something from you or you have to pay it back. Not so great on the security need. Moving down, Stephen Spry, 1, know your realistic dream. Check. And Stephen, don't disagree with you, by the way. Know your realistic dream. And on that note, let's say, look, people are going to look at the top notch and say, I have a dream to be an astronaut. and I am 65 years old. I'm going to be an astronaut, baby. You know what? I'm not going to tell you can't be. I'm not going to tell you don't be. I'm just going to say maybe it's going to be tough to be an astronaut at 65 years old. But why do you want to be an astronaut? What is it you're trying to get from being an astronaut? Maybe that deeper need can be met if we come up with a plan for it and tell the people that suck to suck. Anyway, Bobby Mullinex, I just realized that somebody broke in your car to steal your cigarettes, but you're preaching health. I'm smoking healthy cigarettes. And by the way, what's wrong with smoking cigarettes? Who said smoking cigarettes is bad for you? Who said so? The Surgeon General? The same people that said eat more carbs? Hello. By the way, I'm smoking American Spirit now, so boom, not gonna hurt me, baby. Don't be a dream killer, Bobby. Just kidding, Bobby. Love you. Steven Spry, LOL at Bobby. Blah, blah, blah. Steve Poindexter, my buddy. Good burn, Bobby. Blah, blah, blah. Boy, you're a tough crowd, and I love every last one of them. Steven Spry, plan, question mark. That's a 4-letter word. Bobby Molinet. By the way, it can be a 4-letter word. I suck at planning in most cases. Just ask my customers. I suck at it. Bobby Molinax, you may ask yourself, how did I get here? How did I get this beautiful house? How did I get this beautiful wife? Does anybody know what Bobby's talking about? 5 points if you get Bobby's reference in chat. Oh, right now, Bobby, you're the man. That was strong, bro. Russell Rogers. Welcome to the broadcast, brother. Russell says, sexiest fat man alive. Ha! Get her done. Get her done. What am I going to say other than get her done? Hey, Steven Spry went to a meetup recently and one of the ladies asked if I was a homeowner. Sure, I own my caravan, LOL. By the way, who's a freaking homeowner? I don't know a homeowner. Cindy and I aren't homeowners. We're bank mortgage owners. Hell, actually, she is. She owns this house. She could kick me to the curb at any moment and I'd just be a homeless freaking dread. Anyway, Outlaw Bill, I own 7 tents, so I have 7 homes. Bill, that's amazing. You've got like a community at your disposal. I love it. Keep it up. Steven Spry, you do, Bill. Well done. The earth is flat, my friend, says Bobby Molinax. We'll have to talk about that and the aliens because I've seen proof of both. Well, it is my home. I own it outright. No mortgage. Boom, Steven. That is what I'm talking about. So, you know, one of the things I like to do here sometimes, because we're building a community and there's people in our community that we like to take care of. And here's the deal, people. There's one of our moderators who presently couldn't be here because he is off at a basketball game with his son. This brother spends way too much time moving his kids from ball game to ball game, but that's his chosen path as a parent. I wouldn't do it, but he does it. So, we're going to give him a shout out today, but we're going to do it for a different reason. So let's do a shout out. You got to dance it right to the very end, or it's just pointless, baby. It doesn't work. Hey, listen, shout out to Ron of Ron's Trains and Things. He's a buddy of mine. Yes, it's a railroad thing. Get over it, people. Because I remember when I first met Ron of Ron Trains and Things, not personally, but on his channel, he was down in like the 2,000 to 3,000 subscriber category, baby. Look at this. Bam. Bam. There you go. Bam. 13,000 subscribers for Ron of Ron's Trains and Things. Now, when I'm done with this, I'm going to put a link to his channel down there. Tell any model railroader people watch it. It is amazing. He has been through a whole lot of crap on his channel and in his personal life, and he just keeps going. I watch his videos every week. So Ron, congratulations on 13,000 subs, which is just, you continue to have twice as many as me. So I don't know why we're still friends. I'm actually plotting your demise right now. So congratulations to Ron of Ron's Trains and Things. Boom, back on the main cam. Hey, so listen, since it's 7:34, we got to get to the second point. Let me tell you something. So we're talking about you narrow down your your dream. So what's the root dream? What is the real dream? And I'm not trying to be all hippie kumbaya bullshit over here. I'm just saying, what is your bottom line dream? What are you really trying to get? Contentment is a good one for people. Okay, yada yada. So what's your plan to get there? What's your plan? And here's the thing. It's like, when I did that first video a year ago, I was saying that perhaps you could do like, I want to be president of the United States. Okay, cool. You rock with your plans to be president of the United States. What's your plan to get there? It's like, well, I don't know. It seems like a long way away. Well, it may be a long way away, but you're not going to get there unless you start putting one fucking foot in front of the other, right? That's what I'm saying. So it goes like this. It's like, what is your dream? I cannot tell you what that is. I've hinted on some ideas to help you think about it. What is your dream? Now, a year ago, I had a dream that I wanted to have a pseudo-successful YouTube channel. I like doing this stuff, and it really helps when there are people actually watching the crap that you put out. It's really nice. So I had a dream to do that, but I was at 0 a year ago. So we started putting out I put out that Living the Dream video, and I said I'm gonna take steps to make that happen, and I have taken those steps. And I'll tell you, day to day, I may not see an immediate increase in my stats or whatever, an immediate self-gratifying victory. Sometimes I do. When a superstar in my niche comments on one of my videos, or I befriend some people that I believe are superstars, blows my mind, right? So that's all cool. But taking those steps now, we've got like almost 6,300 subscribers, lots of view time, lots of community. And see, there was nothing there a year ago, and I had the goal, I had the dream, and I took steps. My wife and I watched videos on how to make YouTube channels and thumbnails and yada yada, all this crap. And so now, our first year in, I'd say we've done pretty good. And so that's an example. But again, why am I trying to get this big YouTube channel going? I think it's the ego need. I feel like I want to feel like I'm contributing to society in a positive way, positively impacting other people's lives, not just preying on them like they're freaking, prayer people. I don't know, whatever you'd call it. So keep that in mind. It's like, you've got the dream. Now, what are your plans to get there? There are 365 freaking days in a year. You can pick one little step every day to get there. After you've identified the dream, what are you going to do to live that dream? Tell me. Tell yourself. Maybe in chat, if you got some really quick ideas, you can figure that out in chat. Help us talk about it. Let's just say you want to be, let's say, less worrisome, which I would say you want to be content. You want to have peace. So what I would say is some of the steps you would need to take are start identifying the things that are disrupting your I wish to be waffle and I'm not. A waffle? Who wants to be a waffle? Anyway, that's just dumb. I don't want to be a waffle. Whatever with waffles. Waffles suck. So you identify those things that happen. And one of them, I'm going to say, I did one about the 3 steps to success. You got to lower your expectations. You got to know that effed up people are going to be effed up, and don't take it personally. Let it ride. We talked about family 2 weeks ago on the live broadcast. You got to cut the people loose that are getting in the way of you having your dream. Those are dream killers. We'll get to that in a second. But then you got to plot a course. If you think that having $1 million is going to fix one of your problems, that's living the dream, then God bless you. Go make a freaking $1 million. How are you going to do it? Matter of fact, tell us all how you're going to do it, and we'll jump in and get some of that action. So the idea would be that just set a course and take some steps, because you can't do it in one shot. But if you start taking a step, here, a week into it, you go, wow, I'm a little closer. 6 months into it, you're like, holy hell, look where I'm at now. 9 months, a year later, like me, you're looking back going, look at that. That's amazing. So the first thing is identify the real dream. Whatever that is for you, and I respect whatever that is, whatever your real dream is, identify it, nail it down, write it on a freaking piece of paper, then plot a course to live in that dream. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what sex you are or what color your skin is, how many appendages you have, how many senses you have remaining, where you live. None of that matters. You plot the course and you make it happen, especially in the United States of America. Boom, that's where it happens. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm moving back over to chat because you guys are just talking it up while I am sermonizing. Boom, back over to chat. I've got we've got the very nice shout. Where'd you go? You're not over there, you're over there. Got the very nice shout out from Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. You're my brother. Peace. Steve Poindexter, Talking Heads for Bobby's song, I Want My 5 Points. Poindexter, 5 points. When I see you, Wildemar, next week, I'm bringing 5 points with me, baby. You're going to be 5 points richer. I hope that's your dream. But on the other hand, if that's it, then you're done. You might as well just cap yourself. Oh, that's so negative. I don't like it. I'm going to move over to Bobby, who's saying, yes, Steve, you are the man. You know, as many times as you guys want to say I'm the man, I'll take it. But you know what I really need? I need some thumbs ups on this video. You got to go smash the like button right now because I'm going to lose your attention here soon and you're going to just tell me to all suck off. Stephen Spry, what's your plan to get your dream? There's that 4-letter word again. Plan, he's referring to. Mine involved my son finally leaving home 5 years ago so I could buy my van and start traveling. So, you know, Stephen, here's the thing. We're not saying that people aren't living their dream, right? There are some people that it's like they say, well, just living the dream, but they're really not. There's a void there. They're devoid of dreamery. And so that's what we're talking about. So, you know, perhaps you just grabbing your van and driving around is living the dream because there's freedom involved. There's few responsibilities that you get saddled down with. Your day job sucks and blah, 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 all that. So, you know, that could very well be living the dream. So if that's the case, you don't need a plan. But the third point I'm going to give you right here, that might come in handy. So you'll need to let me know. Outlaw Bill, if anyone comes up with a Steve Brown bobblehead, I want one. That would be part of my dream. You know what? Don't say that too loud because Ron Marsh over at Ron Trains and Things, I just did a shout out for, he's already making memes out of this show. He's taking my head and making memes out of it from all my actions. So he might start making bobbleheads. Boy, Ron, if you start making bobbleheads of this action, I want like 2 or 3 cents a piece, baby. That's what I need. All right, that's living my dream. Back over there, Bobby Mullenix, Road Trip Bobby Mullenix. Let's not just run over his name. Hold on, here's what we need. Hashtag Dirt Guy. What? If anyone, Bobby Mullenix, Road Trip Poindexter, that is nice, right? What did Steve say? What I miss? I don't know. I missed it. But I'm sorry, Steve. I think I'm Bobby. I think I hung you guys up. Eric Hall once, I want a Funko Pop Steve Brown. I don't even know what that is, but I love it. Funko Pop. Funko Pop. You know what? This music might work for that. Hold on. You ready? Hold on. This music. Funko Pop. Funko Pop. Pop. Funko Pop. Funko Pop. Funko Pop. How was that? Did that work? Or was that just stupid? I think it was stupid. Let's head back over to chat. Steve Poindexter, you are contributing. We are watching and interacting. I've muted football, and that doesn't happen. Steve Poindexter, you supplanted football for the dirt show? Oh, my God. The world is now off its axis. I think Bobby's right. It is now flat. Oh, man, that pumps me up. That's awesome. You guys rock. Matter of fact, I think I'm done. I have to go. No, I'm not done. Moving over to Steve. Hey, by the way, thank you, Steve. You rock, brother. Steve Spry. Waffle is not a recognized gender pronoun, Steve. Well, maybe not in the Oz. It's not recognized. But here we've got male, we've got female, we've got waffle. Right? There are people that don't freaking know. Am I male? Am I female? Today they're male. Tomorrow they're female. Back to male, female, male, female. How am I supposed to keep track of all that crap? Right? You just mock me from down under. You have no idea what I'm dealing with. Hey, Steven, thanks for smashing that like button, baby. Bobby Mullinex, baby steps. Do you dream finally you'll get there? Bobby, you are a man with wisdom beyond your years. And by the way, you've got a lot of years, brother, and it shows. But yeah, baby steps. And see, that's the thing well, I'll get to that in a second. That's a dream killer, by the way, not doing baby steps. So let's just finish through chat. No sound with that. You know what? We're going to go back to the shout out thing. I have to try something here real quick. All right. You hear it now, don't you? Did you get it that time? Let me know. Okay, listen, people. I'll go over to chat to hang out with you guys. Listen, here's the deal. Setting up the new studio, baby. There's equipment everywhere. I got cords going up my butt and out my nose right now. It's just trying to get it dialed in. Actually, it was great. My computer decided to crash like 2 days ago. I had to reload Windows. It killed all my apps. Effing Windows. So all the cool crap I do for my live streams, gone. I had to rebuild all of them. On and on and on. Don't ever move unless you're Steven Spry in a van, and then move around. Have a good time. Back over in chat. Everybody's, yep, that was good. Yes, we got it on the music. Well, I'll tell you what, that was me being a technical moron in here, and we're done with that. So listen, we're about out of time, but I got to get to the most important part. And this ain't no model railroad show, so sometimes some of the language isn't exactly what you'd be accustomed to on one of my railroad shows, but it is what it fucking is. Okay, so just get over it. But here's what I need you to consider for a minute. If you've identified your dream, the root dream, whatever it is, and whatever it is for you, okay, I can't determine that for you. I can't judge that for you. That's for you. And then you've got your steps. And by the way, if you're having trouble with the steps, just get together with somebody that maybe you can trust to get you with the steps, all right? Now, I don't mean the steps like, my name is Steve Brown, I'm an alcoholic. Although that is true, those are not the steps I'm talking about. I'm just saying it's a plan to get there. I'm sorry, Steve, there goes that word again, plan, sorry. All right, but then here's what's gonna happen, people. The dream killers are gonna get in the way. You know what I'm talking about, the dream killers. You're your own dream killer for stars. It's like, I could never do that. It sucks. I don't have what it takes. I'm stupid. I'm Eric Hall. Something like that. It'd be like, hey, wait a minute. First of all, you've got to believe in the dream or you're never going to get the dream. If you don't believe in it, I'm not going to hold your freaking hand and drag you along to the dream. I had that problem with the ex-wife, okay? It's like, we had a dream, but I was always thrown over my shoulder and dragging her along to try to get the dream. My present wife dreams with me, and we take action together to make it happen. Two different situations. One, dream killer. One, dream catcher. Boom. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, write that down. Fuck. Brother William's not here. He could have written that down. If you see Brother William, let me know. So don't let the dream killers get in. Identify who the dream killers are. If you want to be a stand-up comedian or whatever, and there's a need that fills, and you have a plan to be a stand-up comedian, I'm going to go to all these open mic nights, I'm going to have Steve Brown write all my jokes. That'll get you nowhere. I'm going to do a live show on the internet. Probably won't get you anywhere. All these, you've got your plan to get there, and it's like, hey mom, hey dad, I'm going to be a comedian. You have to be prepared for mom and dad or whomever to say, but you're not funny. Aren't comedians supposed to be funny? You're not funny. I don't think you're funny. I don't think your mohawk's funny. I don't think anything about you is funny. In fact, you're depressing. If you get on stage, people aren't going to laugh. They're going to start crying, and they're going to hang themselves. Whoa, dream killer, right? You have to be prepared for the fact that the dream killers are coming, baby. And the more you lay the hammer down on the accelerator to take the dream through the plan to hit the dream, the more they're going to come out of the woodwork. Listen, I tell you, again, this ain't no AA meeting, but myself, Some of the other people, YouTube people that I hang out with, we're trying to live the dream. We have a plan. We work very hard towards that goal, and then we have some jackhole come in and post some comment that's just completely just tears you down. I had a guy make fun of my mohawk. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't care. I TD'd him. I got him off my channel. I don't care. I don't need subscribers that bad. Dream killers. These are people that are going to stand in your way and say it can't be done. You're not good enough. You're not attractive enough. You're too old. You're too young. You don't have enough education. Listen, if it's a dream that's worth living, it's a dream that's worth fighting for, planning for, and taking the steps. Because, listen, no offense to you millennials out there, but it is not going to be handed to you. You have to take the steps and grab your dream, man. I'm living my dream. That's what this is about. I'm living the dream, baby. I go through a lot of crap in my life like you guys do. But as a contractor, double. Plus, I have another full-time job. I do this. Plus, I have another full-time job. I'm moving and building a house on a model railroad. Man, talk about crap. But I'm living the dream. Because inside, I feel secure at night. I feel, because my wife is unwaveringly loyal, I have got security there. I know that no matter what happens to my company or whatever, I'll get a job. I will not be without an income, ever. I've got skills, baby. I can make that happen. So what I'm getting at is you have to identify that dream realistically and get as far down to the root cause, the root dream as you can. What am I trying to serve with my dream? And I'm not trying to be all psychobabble bullshit right here. I'm just saying, if you figure that out, or if you're honest with it, honest with yourself about it, then you can make the plan that'll take you closer to that dream. And then as you're working that, you're going, hey, listen, I kind of got the dream going a little bit. Then you find the dream killers, and if you don't like foul language, stop the video right now, because you tell the dream killers to fuck off. That's where I'm at. And those of you who know me and see me on job sites or see me in my personal life, you know that's where I'm at. I don't take it, because I'm not going to be your damn doormat. I want to live my dream. I am living my dream. Boom, enough of that negative stuff. Screw that dream killers. Over in chat, people are talking over here, and I'm gonna run back up and say everybody finally got the music on the shout out, because I finally turned the freaking music on to you. I could hear it, but it wasn't going out online. That sucks. I don't mean to suck. It just happens. And Stephen Spry, we would love to know how you do those announcements, etc. with OBS. Stephen Spry, I am more than willing to share that information. As a matter of fact, on the old Dirt Guy Media channel, Cynthia and I are going to start up a deal where we're going to take you through some of the stuff we do, the backdrops, how we do the lighting, the cameras, the tech stuff, the green screen. Just because we want to give back to you guys, and so that announcement thing and how we do it with OBS is part of that. So, but if you have any specific questions, hit me up on Facebook or something. We'll talk about it. Claude Chris, go Mac, you'll never go back. Hey, Claude, went Mac, went back. I'm just saying. No offense, Mac people. Wow, it's like the rivet counters are going to thumbs down me right now. Bobby Mullinax, call that operator error. Yes, it was operator error, Bobby. Thank you very much. I'm man enough to say, yeah, I honked that up. That's how I roll. I honk stuff up. Boy, we're getting late in the broadcast. Let me blast right through the rest of this chat, then let's wrap this thing up, okay? But don't tune off yet. Stay to the end. There might be something good that happens. Stephen Spry, dream killers are those people who don't want you to do your stuff because they're jealous of what you're doing. Boom, Bob's your uncle. Hell yeah, I'm down with that. So you got to know that, though. You got to listen to them and go, brother, the only reason you're dissing me right now is because you won't get off your fat ass and make it happen. I'm making it happen. You're a dream killer. I don't have time for you. By the fact, watch my deal on family, because family are some of the biggest dream killers you'll get. If you're trying to lose weight, and let's say use keto to do it, all they're going to do is talk you out of losing weight. Keto will kill you. Keto sucks. Keto. You watch. Huge dream killers in the family. I just kick them to the curb. I don't have time for it. Bobby Mullinex, the dream is not going to knock on your door. Bobby is right. You need to go kick in the dream's door and then grab it and take it out like a freaking caveman. That's what I say. Hastings BNSF. Hey, Bubba, how you doing? You are following the 10X rule. I love it. I don't even know what that is, but it's my dream, and I'm living it. Bobby, hey, what about the meteor shower tonight? Dude, this morning I saw north of us coming down. Blew my mind. I thought it was alien invasion, but it wasn't. Stephen Spry, yes, for sure. Outlaw Bill, I strive for that dream every day, whether I make it or not. I ain't quitting, and that's the thing. And by the way, thanks all of you over in chat. This was a good time over in chat. But I got one final thought right here, and that is a deal. You just got to keep going. Bobby's saying it. Outlaw Bill's saying it. Steven, a lot of you guys are saying it. It's like if it's worth living, it's worth fighting for. And if you don't, I don't want to be a jackhole myself. I don't want to be a dream killer. But if you aren't going to take some kind of reasonable action towards living your dream, then please don't come up in front of me and start whining that you're not living your dream. I want to live my dream, but I got bills to pay. I want to live my dream, but the man keeping me down. I want to live my dream, but my general contractor customers keep fucking me. I don't want to hear that. Personally, I don't. Now, if you're taking the steps, then by the way, you're not going to make those excuses. You're not going to say, I would like to live my dream, but people are standing in the way of it. No, they won't be. You will learn how to push them aside. So anyway, Bob, I don't know. I'm a little preachy tonight, right? And it was a little light on the comedy, maybe. My version of comedy. But hopefully you thought it was a great show because, quite frankly, people, show's over. Can you hear that music? Let me just make sure you can hear that real quick. You can hear it, I'll bet. Anyway, hey, thank you for tuning into The Dirt Show. I had a lot of fun. I really appreciate all you people hanging out with us. And keep that in mind. Identify the dream. Make a plan and tell the dream killers to step up. We are back here every Thursday night, live 7 p.m. on this channel. So I'd like you to make it a great day, people, and I'll talk to you later.